What's going on, bros and girls? So today I have an unboxing and overview of Corsair's HX650W power supply unit. The HX series is their second from the top high-end professional line behind the AX series, and it features pretty good efficiency and a huge 7-year warranty, which should for sure last the life of your build and probably the next build after that. Corsair is known to have some of the most reliable power supplies out there, but if something does happen to go wrong with your unit, such as if it stops functioning while you're downloading Prawn, Corsair does have great RMA service. I got this PSU for my new build called Project PureWhite, and if you want to know more about this project, click the annotation or the links in the description. And for current pricing and availability for this PSU, I've included a link below as well. So before I give you guys a tour around the box, the shrink wrap is creating some pretty bad reflections, so I'll just get this off first with my knife and I'll get back to you in a moment. Okay, so now we got this stuff out of the way, I can properly show you guys what we got here. So along the front you have pretty much the same stuff I've already said. Here is your 7-year warranty, and it is Corsair's highest warranty. I believe their AX1200i has the exact same warranty year, so this should be pretty reliable. And along the top it does say modular power supply, but this is actually semi-modular because the power connectors are already attached. And along this side you got the same stuff. And this side over here, I'll focus it in, and if you want to read it for yourself you can just pause the video, but you have your AC/DC ratings as well as your efficiency and noise level charts. And a few I want to make note of is that on the plus 12 volt rail you have almost all your available wattage. You have 624 watts, and you also do have 52 amps, which is pretty big. And over here I do wish that the fan did spin down at around 20%. You can see that the decibels still remain the same over here, so the fan does remain on and it doesn't turn off completely. And along the bottom you have your efficiency graphs, and it looks like around 40 to 65% is your most efficient point, so if you're running around that area you should be pretty good. And get this the right way, and over here I'll get into the cables a bit more when I unbox it, but I'll give you guys just a quick rundown of what we got. You got your ATX, your main power connector, the 20+4 pin. You also have your EPS 4+4, your 8-pin cable. And over here are your modular cables. We'll start over here. You got the floppy connectors if you're still using that. You got your Molex, your 4-pin peripheral connectors, 8 of them. You also got 8 SATA data connectors and 4 Pci Express 6+2-pin connectors, so you can SLI if you have graphics cards that aren't that power hungry. And along here, focus it in once again, and you have your core features. And a few I want to make note of is that it does have flat flexible modular cables, so it's good for cable management. And also, what else do we got here? Oh yeah, over there it's guaranteed to deliver all the specs at 50 degrees Celsius, so that's pretty impressive. And you just have it in different languages in those countries. And along the bottom you just have your UPC, and that's about it. So on to the unboxing, and while I'm doing that I just want to make note that this power supply is one of the shorter power supplies out there at only about 15 centimeters long, so if you have a small form factor case like my BitFenix Prodigy, you shouldn't have any problems with fitment. And first thing you see when you open the box is a little tagline over here. It says performance, reliability, innovation. Anyways, here you have your user's manual, and it's pretty thick, but it's in different languages. Next thing you have is your power cable, which feels pretty robust. It feels thick, solid, and tight. And over here you have a little Ziploc bag with a powered by Corsair sticker and some cable ties, as well as 4 black screws to screw in the power supply. And I'll just peel this off. And here's some protective foam, which is pretty thick, so should protect from any damage during transport. Here you have your power supply unit itself. I'll pull that out and show you guys what it looks like. And it's pretty heavy, so it feels pretty solid. Shouldn't break anytime soon. Here's the fan. I believe that's a 140 millimeter fan, but if I'm wrong, I'll just put a correction down below. And one good thing about Corsair power supplies is that no matter which way you have it mounted, whether it's the fan up or the fan down, the label towards the window will always be the right side up. And on this top over here, you just have the same ratings and specs that I already showed on the box. Here's your power switch and your power cable port. And 650 watts, obviously. What else do we got? And here are your connections for your modular cables. Over here are your Pci Express cable connectors, as well as your Molex and your SATA connectors. You can put them in either or. And over here are the pre-attached power connectors. As I already stated, there is your 4+4 power and the 20+4 main motherboard power connector. And put that off to the side, and I'll just pull this out. Here is the last thing, which is the modular cable package. Yeah, I'll pull it out and I will lay it out and show you guys everything that's included. And as you can see, the modular cables come in this nice nylon Velcro bag. And we'll start on this side over here. Here are your PCI Express cables. There are two 6+2 leads on each, so if your graphics cards require those, you can, as mentioned already, you can SLI or crossfire them. And over here are your, let's see, this is your Molex and floppy connectors. So there is 4 Molex and 1 floppy on each of these, and there's 2 of them. And lastly are your SATA data connectors, and there is 3 SATA data connectors on each of them. That's the part that plugs into your power supply unit. And so there's 3 of them for a total of 9. And lastly, I will just show you guys what it looks like, for example, to connect one of these into the modular ports. Alright, so we'll just put it into this one over here. And it does have a locking mechanism on the top, as you can see. And you just push it in, and there you go. And if you want to take it out, just push down on the lock and pull it out. So I will admit that power supplies isn't exactly my strong suit, and I don't have the equipment necessary to properly measure voltages and efficiency and such. But if you guys did want to see a review of this, showing my usual pros and cons of the product, just let me know in the description below and I'll have one up for you. And I hope you guys all enjoyed my unboxing and overview of the Corsair HX650W power supply. If you did, please thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And follow me on Twitter, it would be much appreciated. And until next time, YouTube, peace!